The Patriots continue their gauntlet of difficult quarterbacks on the other side of the ball. Lamar Jackson, Carson Wentz, Dak Prescott. Next up, it's DeShaun Watson and the Houston Texans. I'm Alex Barth. He's Evan Lazar. This is Patriots Press Pass, brought to you by BetOnline.ag. And this Turkey Day season, BetOnline wants to celebrate with you for a massive slate of college and pro football games. Place your bets today. Go to BetOnline.ag and use the promo code CLNS50 for a 50% welcome bonus. Evan, we just ran through the list.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks the Patriots have faced the last few weeks. Where do you rank DeShaun Watson?
Well, it's interesting. The Patriots have played Lamar Jackson, who's number 1 in QBR. They've played Dak Prescott, who's number 3. And now they're going to play DeShaun Watson, who's number 4. They're just missing Russell Wilson, who's number 2. And then you have the whole gauntlet of the top 5 there in QBR. And really, I think that we didn't give Lamar enough credit going into that game. I think that Lamar right now is playing better than any quarterback the Patriots have played this season. But I think DeShaun Watson has attributes that are better than Lamar. Certainly his deep ball accuracy and his ability to stretch the field is probably the number 1 place that I go with this entire Texans offense, let alone just DeShaun Watson himself. So I would put DeShaun right behind Lamar. I'd go Lamar 1, DeShaun 2, Dak Prescott 3, Carson Wentz 4.
Well, let me throw in too.
And I think the guy that they're playing,
that's what I was about to ask you. Like where do you? So you put Mahomes at the very top of that list. All right.
Yeah.
You asked Bill Belichick about this morning in his press conference, but I want your opinion on it. DeShaun Watson, he seems to have taken that next step that guys tend to take once they hit that second, third, fourth year in the league. What has stood out to you that's been better about DeShaun Watson in 2019 versus his first few years in the league?
Well, I think his first few years in the league, it was a lot of broken plays, right? It was a lot of him just scrambling around and waiting for receivers to come open. We remember that game back in 2017 where he just ran around the entire time against the Patriots defense and would eventually find something. Now I think that there's a little bit more structure to it. There's still a lot of scrambles and he still holds the ball a lot, but there's a little bit more structure to his game. The timing of the offense is a little bit more crisp now, and it certainly helps when you have DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller, and Kenny Stills, right? Those are 3 really good receivers, especially Hopkins, and Fuller is obviously an absolute burner on every level. DeShaun right now is number 3 in the league in deep passes. Passes of over 20 yards. It's him, it's Dak, it's Russell Wilson. Those 3, 1, 2, 3. So DeShaun's a very good deep ball passer. He's a little bit more on time now, a little bit more in rhythm in this offense, and they've certainly curtailed the offense a lot to his skill set as well.
And I would add to that too, just eye test, not necessarily a stat, but felt like early in his career, late in games, he would get flustered at times, and you mentioned the broken plays, and that kind of ties in, but I think he's really comfortable in the NFL now. I think he has a lot more confidence than he did his first few years in late in games, even not late in games, but key plays, third downs, that kind of thing. He's standing in the pocket, he's taking his time, he's being patient, so I think he's grown a lot this year. That's not to say that there aren't holes to exploit. You're the Patriots, you're game planning for him. Where are the weaknesses in DeShaun Watson's game?
Well, I think that the biggest weakness that I see, this offense overall is only 15th in DVOA right now. And you look at them on paper and you say DeShaun Watson, MVP quarterback, one of the best receivers in the league, and DeAndre Hopkins with help, right? It's not just him anymore. They got other receivers there too. Why isn't this offense better? I think the biggest reason why this offense isn't better is because it's a lot of boomer bust plays. It's a lot of we're going to throw the ball 60 yards down the field and get these explosive plays, or a lot of nothing. And that's kind of where we are right now with this entire Texans offense. The big plays are abundant. They're everywhere, right? They can throw the ball 10 yards and take it 50. They can throw it 50 yards and take it 10, right? You can go either direction. But right now, if you can force the Texans to really dink and dunk their way down the field, I think that you can have success against them. I expect to see a lot of cover 2, maybe some man cover 2, but a lot of just 2 deep safeties over the top. Give those outside corners help on those burners on the outside, and force DeShaun to really pick apart a zone and to go down the field, matriculate his way down the field. I think that's where he could have a little bit of problems.
All right, there you go. DeShaun Watson, the Patriots' next test. Can they conquer him like they conquered Dak Prescott a week ago right here at Gillette? You think being on the road factors into that at all?
A little bit, but I don't think that Houston has a great home field advantage.
It's not
like they're going to Kansas City or anything like that, but it is a dome, and that definitely helps speed teams like the Texans. They're not going to have to deal with elements like the Cowboys did.
All right, this Turkey Day season, celebrate with BetOnline.ag for a massive slate of college and NFL games. Visit BetOnline.ag. Use the promo code CLNS50 for a 50% welcome bonus. For Evan Lazar, I'm Alex Barth for Patriots Press Pass.